Good morning, sir. Myself, J. Baba Sohail. I am from first year CSC A section, and my CA2 assignment topic is about malloc. Into the topic Introduction to malloc. Malloc is a standard library function in C used for dynamic memory allocation. It allocates a specified number of bytes, returning a pointer to the first byte. The allocated memory is initialized, meaning it contains garbage values until explicitly set. Going to next slide. Syntax of malloc. Syntax of malloc is void. Malloc open brackets size t size semicolon. The size parameter defines the number of bytes to allocate. Moving to next slide. Return value of malloc. If the allocation is successful, malloc returns a pointer to the allocated memory. If the allocation fails insufficient memory, it returns null. It's essential to check for null to prevent differentiating a null pointer. Moving to next slide. Memory management. Malloc is crucial for managing memory during the runtime of a program. It allows for flexible allocation of memory based on program needs. This is particularly useful in data structures such as linked lists and trees. Moving to next slide. Memory allocation example. An example of using malloc is allocating an array of integers. Int array is equals to int malloc. Importance of freezing memory. Memory allocated with malloc must be freed using the free function. Failing to free allocated memory can lead to memory leaks. Memory leaks can degrade system performance and lead to application crashes over time. Moving to next slide. Freeing memory example. To free the memory allocated by malloc, use free array. After freeing, the pointer becomes a dangling pointer. It's a good practice to set the pointer to null after freeing it. Moving to next slide. Common pitfalls with malloc. A common pitfall is not checking the return value of malloc. Another issue is forgetting to free allocated memory, leading to leaks. Miscalculating the size needed can lead to buffer overflows or segmentation faults. Moving to next slide. Malloc and performance. Malloc can be slow for frequent allocations due to overhead. Memory fragmentation can occur affecting performance. For performance sensitive applications, consider using memory pools and custom allocators. Moving to next slide. Alternatives to malloc. Alternatives to malloc include calloc and realloc. Calloc initializes allocated memory to 0 while realloc resizes previously allocated memory. Each function serves specific purposes in memory management. Example: malloc stands for memory allocation, calloc stands for Cartesian allocation, free stands for freeing memory, realloc stands for reallocation of memory. And malloc used to allocate single block of memory. Calloc used to allocate multiple blocks of memory. Free used to deallocate the dynamically allocated memory. Like that, we use alternatives to malloc. Moving to next slide. Thread safety of malloc. The standard malloc function is generally thread safe. Multiple threads can safely call malloc simultaneously. However, the actual implementation may vary based on the system and library used. Moving to next slide. Debugging memory issues. Use tools like Valgrind to detect memory leaks and improper memory use. They can help identify where malloc was called and if memory was properly freed. Debugging tools are essential for maintaining robust applications. Moving to next slide. Best practices for malloc. Always check the return value of malloc before using the pointer. Free memory as soon as it is no longer needed to minimize leaks. documents the ownership of dynamically allocated memory to avoid double free errors. Moving to next slide. Malloc in C++. In C++, malloc can still be used, but new is preferred for object allocation. New initializes objects and provides type safety, unlike malloc. Using delete with the objects allocated by new is essential for proper cleanup. Moving to next slide. Conclusion. Malloc is a powerful function for dynamic memory allocation in C. Understanding its use and limitations is vital for effective memory management. Proper usage and management of dynamically